Hello BookTube, hello Tutorverse. It is very close to November. We are in the waning days of October and we are very close to embarking on NaNoWriMo, Nano 2.0, Novel November, call it whatever you want. We are very close to starting to embark upon the experience of writing 50,000 words in the coming month. And in my last video, I talked about having a plan, decide what you're going to write on, and make an outline if you're going to be outlining, or just at least give it some thought, even if you're going to be pantsing. But I wanted to get one last note of preparation in. I've been seeing actually videos about people making playlists. This is not a playlist. I actually don't listen to music when I write. I know that a lot of people do and find that it helps them to concentrate. I'm kind of the opposite. When I write, I block out everything that is going on around me. I can write in chaos in coffee shops and really not notice a lot while I'm doing it. And to me, it seems like wrong to give myself another hurdle to overcome. It's like, well, okay, listen to this and it's another thing you're going to block out. So that seems like wasted energy. So I don't do that. But I do make a reading list for the month because I don't want to run out of words. It is it is a theory that I have borrowed and stretched and kind of twisted out of all recognizability. Sherlock Holmes used to say that there was a finite amount of information that you could store in the brain, and if you wanted to learn something new, you had to jettison something old. So there is similarly a finite number of words that you have in your brain, and if you are going to put them out, you need to replenish them, because otherwise you'll get to the middle of the month and you're not going to be able to speak really well. they're just gone. So you want to make sure that you have that flow going. So you always want to be really cognizant of what it is you're reading. So I do try to plan that out, and I would advise you to do that as well. For myself, I am a tutor author. I do center it around a tutor book, usually nonfiction. I don't read fiction while I write fiction. It's a little bit troubling there. I do have that book picked out. It's going to be the Tracy Borman book, and I'm going to be reviewing it for Open Letters. It is in the mail. I also look for two, I'm going to call them affinity books, books that are either rereads or comfort things or things I know that I'm going to like. And for this time, I picked Memoirs of a Geisha that I was so happy to come across. My favorite book is Shogun, and I limit myself to one reread a year. My birthday read, I call it, except 2 years ago, I got off cycle because the Steve Tiberius Donahue Book Club did a read of Shogun, and I got a second legitimate read that year, and I didn't want to, it felt wasteful to, like, no, I'm going to get it after 6 months. No, I'm going to wait an extra 3 months so I will enjoy it more when I have it, kind of. Yes, I would have been one of the kids who waited on the marshmallow. But anyway, I did read Shogun earlier this year, so I am not yet eligible for the reread, but this is kind of Shogun adjacent. It's not feudal Japan, but it is about a practice that began in feudal Japan and continued unchanged for centuries, and it's going to be gorgeous writing. It's a reread. And Trust, now this I've never read before. This is a novel of 1920s New York, and it came highly recommended from one of the other library volunteers, so I'm going for it. Those are going to be the easy ones. Next, I go for nonfiction. You always want a little bit of, I don't know, you need a little bit of variety. It is Nonfiction November, so for me, I'm going for the geography behind history. It's how physical environment affects historical events with illustrative examples from early times to the present. I am a little bit worried that that sentence basically just told me the entire book, but like really just an article with a lot of extra words. But it does look like fun, and it's got a bunch of maps and illustrations and talking about routes. So I've got my hopes that this could actually be really, really interesting. I'm going to add another one. A Kate Quinn novel, a librarian sniper heroine. Come on. That is always an exciting, thriller always kind of gets you going. And finally, poetry. You always want to have some beautiful words that are going, because words in, words out, you want some of the beauty and the poetry to kind of seep through into your writing. And I haven't yet decided. I've got Sir Thomas Wyatt and I've got Edna St. Vincent Millay. And this is the kind of thing where it's not like I'm actually going to read. I'm just gonna, open randomly to poems and then kind of go on from there until I stop. But that is a fun way to just quickly become coherent. That's about it. And make your lists, get your books. Good luck.